ready.
Greetings, honorable dignitaries, esteemed guests, and distinguished delegates. It is both a privilege and a profound honor to stand before you as I welcome you all to the 3-day international conclave being organized at Devonshire University, which is jointly organized by IIT Mandi, ABV, IITM Gwalior, and CAR. As we gather here to commemorate a monumental milestone in the history of our nation, which is the 150th anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda, a visionary leader whose legacy transcends time, geography, and generations. Today, on the Janajati Gaurav Divas, we unite not only to honor the memory of a great son of India, but to reaffirm the values for which he fought, a struggle for justice, dignity, and freedom that resonates as powerfully today as it did in the late 19th century. Bhagwan Birsa Munda, a beacon of resistance and resilience, stood as a stalwart against colonial exploitation and oppression in the Chota Nagpur plateau, including Sundargarh district in the 1890s. His unwavering courage in the face of colonial tyranny, his tireless advocacy for the rights of indigenous communities, and his spiritual leadership continue to inspire millions across the globe. The Ulugan of Bhagwan Birsa Munda is a testament to the power of human spirit, the indomitable will to fight for justice, and to protect the sanctity of one's land, culture. International conclave, the title Reclaiming Roots, the Adivasi Question and the Role of Media Movements, Policy and Politics in the Development, is not merely a tribute to a fallen hero, but gathering of minds, cultures and civilizations coming together to reflect upon the universal principles of justice, empowerment and human dignity that Bhagwan Birsa Munda espoused. Learning and sharing of ideas as we collectively strive to keep alive the spirit of resistance against oppression, and we work towards a world that is more inclusive, equitable and just. As we embark on this momentous occasion, let us take this opportunity not to reflect on the past, but also to look forward to the future, committed to fulfilling the dreams of the brave souls like Bhagwan Birsa Munda. Thank you for joining us in this vital entity. I may now request the distinguished guests to proceed towards the dais and inaugurate the auspicious event by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Yes. May I now call upon the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Devonshire University, CPGC Madam, Guest of Honor Professor Shripad Kalmarkar, Director IIT Bhubaneswar, Chief Speaker Professor Srinivas Singh, Director ABV IITM Gwalior, and Chief Guest Professor Lakshmidhar Behra, Director IIT Mandi. And I would also request the HOD of Geography Professor Shivabrata Das, HOD Education Sarat Kumar Rao, HOD of History Priyadarshi Kaur, Department of Education BC Das and Bikram Keshari Jena Kar to also grace upon the dais and inaugurate the ceremony with the auspicious event by lighting the ceremonial lamp.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Thank you. I would now request the volunteers to offer the flower bouquets to our guests on the dais. History and music are deeply intertwined, reflecting and shaping each other. Music has been a part of the human civilization since the ancient times and has been evolving through various cultures and epochs to express societal values, emotions and events. Therefore, before the commencement of this international conclave, there is now a welcome song.
वन्दे उत्कलजननी वन्दे उत्कलजननी वन्दे उत्कलजननी चारुहासमय जननी जननी जननी
भूतपयोधि विधौत शरीर
ताळतमाळ सुशोभित तीर सुप्रकटिनि कुलशिखर समीर जननी 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 घन घन वन भूमि राजित अंगे
नीलभूधर मळ साजित रंगे
कळ कळ मुखरित चारु विहंगे जननी जननी जननी
सुंदर साळी सुशोभित क्षेत्र
ज्ञान विज्ञान प्रदर्शित नेत्र जोगी ऋषि गण उठ जप पवित्र जननी 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 सुंदर मंदिर मंडित देश
चारु कला बळि शोभित वेश
पूर्ण तीर्थ जय पूर्ण प्रदेश जननी जननी जननी
उत्कल सुरवर दर्पित गेह
हरिकुल शोणित चर्चित देह विश्व भूमंडल कृत वर स्नेह जननी 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 कविकुल मौळि सुनंदन वंद्य
भुवन विघोषित कीर्ति अनिंद्य
धन्ये पुण्ये चिर शरण्ये जननी 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 वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी
Vice Chancellor, Shaw University, Professor Sanjay Kumar Naik sir, to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Lakshmidhara Behra, Director, IIT Mandi. I would now request our CPGC Madam, Professor Luna Samanta Ma'am, to felicitate our Chief Speaker, Professor Srinivas Singh, Director, AM Gwalior. I would request ma'am to again felicitate the guest of honor, Professor Shripad Kalmarkar, Director, IIT Bhubaneswar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor Shaw University, Professor Sanjay Kumar Naik, to provide the welcome address for the 3-day international conclave.
Good morning. Let me see what I can say. I'm not prepared, but then let me see. Professor Lakshmidhara Behra, Director, IIT Mandi, the chief guest of the function. Professor Srinivas Singh, Director, IIT Gwalior, Chief Speaker. Professor Karmakar, Director, IIT Bhubaneswar, Guest of Honor. My colleague, Professor Luna Saman. My colleague, HOD Geography, HOD History, Professor Vikal Das, and Dr. Sarath, HOD Education, and Dr. Vikram Jaina, Director, CAD. All these distinguished delegates, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a true feeling that I am sitting here and representing an university which talks of freedom fighters, and this is the organization where, if you remember, the 1942, when the Quit India movement started, this is the place. The Quit India movement, when brought a complete standstill to the state of Odisha, and many leaders were arrested on the night of August 8, 1942. And then on August 14, suddenly 200 vibrant students from this university entered the college grounds under the leadership of Banmali Patnaik, Ashok Das, Biren Mitra, Bivadanta Mishra, Suraj Mali Saha, and they are the first to lower the Union Jack and brought the Indian flag. So this is the legacy of this university. And with this legacy, if we see, we just had a meeting in the Heritage Hall where our province assembly was taking place, and the so-called pride of Odisha, it all started from here. Whether you say so many universities are there, but they're all born from here. Why I am telling this in this particular contest, if you see, I just saw one stone which is fixed in near to my office. They say it's Hero Stone or Hero Stone. And that's a tribute to a heroic individual named Gorsawala, who lost his life in the battle. The image was transported to Ravensa from the well-planned ancient Indian city of Sisurpalgarh in 1934 and was installed here. At the top of the Hero Stone, there is an inscription in the Nagari script from 11th century, which talks about the freedom. So I am really lucky this university, although I am a student of here, and Professor Behra was telling, remembering East Hostel, West Hostel, and all those things. Today, we are celebrating Janjati Gaurav Divas. When we say Janjati Gaurav Divas, we remember a person called, I'm telling person called with intentionally, a young boy, 25-year-old Birsa Munda. We are all here above 25, 60, 65, 70. And within this small span of life, what he did for the whole country, the fight with the Britishers, colonial rule, I think this is where we must, it's a great tribute to him from all of us. It's an inspiration. It's an inspiration to all of us that what he can do at the age of 25, of course he died at the age of 25. He must have started 10 years back, 15 years back, we don't know. But such a small time. And with a small time, a young boy of 25 years, people remember him as Birsa Bhagwan. Birsa Bhagwan, Dharti Abu, father of the earth. Dharti Abu. His only job is to get independence from British colonial rule. And if you see the history, independence from British colonial rule. And if you see the history, he was the first person to stop conversion. Now, whatever it may be, looking at the exploitation of Indians, whether it's a tribal or one which are one blood, the exploitation systems of British colonial systems, he is the man who brought everybody together at this young age. And today we are remembering him after so many years. And we are looking at, if we can do 1% of his contribution, what he did, we have done our job. Now, a lot of people say a lot of things. Imagine a person fighting against all odds, sleeping in a forest with his friends, and then he is taken away to the jail. And people say he died in cholera. How he died. But the fact remains, he was in jail, what the history says, and the Britishers says he died of cholera. But he never, probably, he might have died, but what inspiration, what motivation he has given to all of us. And it's a wonderful feeling that we at Ravensa are remembering, celebrating, and bringing all those intelligentsia, all the IIT professors, students, all those activists, to remember those days. Students must remember the history where it has happened. If you see the Ravensa front, you will understand what is Quit India movement, what was the revolution, what are the activism, and what we bring togetherness. I'm not going to speak much because I'm supposed to welcome to all of them. I sincerely welcome all the eminent professors, IIT, and the senior people who are in the dais and the front to come and grace this occasion. I will request my friends, professors who have come to make a round of this campus and how history speaks about this university and how we got freedom from the Britishers. How many freedom fighters have come out of this? And this is a real justice that we are doing it. Thanks to the history department, thanks to the geography department, thanks to the education department, and my sincere thanks to one young boy again who is behind these departments to bring all of us together. Probably few IIT directors would have not come here, but today all of them come to this institute, making us proud, and thanks to Vikram Jana. Thank you.
Now I would request Professor Luna Samantha Madam to deliver the concept note for the event.
A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. Esteemed Chair, the Vice Chancellor of Ravenshaw University, Professor Sanjay Kumar Naik, the guest of today's occasion, Professor Lakshmindar Behra, Director IIT Mandi, Chief Speaker of today's function, Professor Srinivas Singh, Director ABV IITM Gwalior, Professor Sripad Karvalakar, Director IIT Bhubaneswar, my colleagues on the dais, Dr. Priyadarshi, Dr. Vishidas, Dr. Sharad Raut, and our Director of CARD. As we are celebrating the 150th years of Bhagwan Birsa Munda, which incidentally coincides with the day that Ravenshaw University was born out of the erstwhile historic Ravenshaw College.